Wish you a nice day, dear students. Today that I think this lesson will be much helpful you to understand about gerunds. Today that my lesson is about gerunds. Then before that we discuss about gerunds, I will take a verb. Then that we can get this picture and then you can see verb plus ing. Get any verb pen that you write ing. Afterwards, we can see three meaning, but the same form that you can have three meanings. Taking this one, then that you see the playing first one in singular, that we can get three meanings. Then first one, playing means sellam karamin. Sellam karamin. For the first one that you can say in singular, sellam karamin. The second, the playing means sellam karana. Sellam karana is the second meaning. The third one, it is important and what we have expected to learn. Then it is about sellam kirima. Sellam kirima. But although that we have come to know three meanings of the same verb, here that we have to use the last one, playing. The playing, sellam kirima. The sellam kirima. It's a gerund. The gerund, and that you can write the different sentences using this form. This form is in singular, the sellam kirima. The meaning that you can get sellam kirima. Likewise that you can have any other verbs also. Any other verbs you have collected up to now. Then that you see the reading. That I can say the reading. The reading means kiyawamin. The first that you can, this is step that you can complete. Kiyawamin. Reading. What's the second step? Kiyawana. Kiyawana. The second meaning is kiyawana. The third one, reading, kiyawima. The kiyawima. Kiyawima means they are again the form of the gerund. That we can say it's a gerund. Gerund, and then that you can make new sentences using the given or the gerunds that you have found up to now. I think that you get a certain impression that how to identify a gerund. Then again that I can get another one. Then making, example, making. This form that you make, ing, making. That you get this one, the making. The making means sadamin. Sadamin. Making. The second, the making, making, making. But they are playing that. I have written here that you can apply. Then making, sadhana. Sadhana. The last one is relevant to our lesson. The making is sadhana. Sadhima. 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 The last one is sadhima. Right? Sadhima. The first one we can get making, sadhamin. Second one, sadhana, making, 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 sadhana. Making, making. The last step is sadhima. Sadhima. But I think that you may have not confused using singular. The third step, the third meaning is much important to build up sentences using gerunds. Then, shall we take any example? Then you take the reading. Reading. The reading, the word is reading. The reading, just we can say, reading is a good leisure time activity. Reading is a good leisure time activity. There, the reading, කියවීම, not කියවමින්, කියවීම, කියවීම is a good leisure time activity. විවේකයේ ගත කරන්න හොඳ ක්‍රියාකාරකමක් කියන එකයි කියවීම. එතකොට එතන then there that we have taken reading as a gerund. Here, then how can we use a gerund in a sentence? But meanwhile, while I explain all those things that I want to say, then as the subject of a sentence, you can use gerunds as a subject of a sentence. As a subject of a sentence, here that I can give you a simple sentence. A simple one. Reading is my hobby. Reading is my hobby. Any beginner can understand very well. Reading is my hobby. Next, we can get a certain, the little step can be kept forward. Smoking. The smoking means දුම්බීම. Smoking is not good for health. Smoking is not good for health. Then like that, you also make another 5 sentences using the gerunds. Using the gerunds means as the subject. As the subject that you just think. So far you have learned about gerund, and then you try to build up another 5 sentences. Getting this knowledge, gerund can be used as a subject of a sentence. As a subject of a sentence that you try to build up another 5 sentences. Next, I can say, then gerund can be used as an object of a sentence. Gerund can be used as an object of a sentence. How can we do that? Formally that I explain, the gerunds can be used as a subject of a sentence. කර්තෘ වශයෙන් භාවිතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. Second, the gerunds can be used as an object of a sentence. ඒ කියන්නේ කර්මයේ වශයෙන් භාවිතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. We can use the certain verbs with them. Then get this example. He hates chatting. He hates chatting. He hates chatting. The chatting again, then the object. Karmaya puna. He hates what? Of chatting. Chatting. He hates what? Chatting. Therein that you can get the knowledge that how to identify an object of a sentence. That is in the lesson. Here, then a gerund we have used as an object of a sentence. As an object of a sentence that we could use a gerund. Then the last one. Gerunds can be used with prepositions. Before that, I leap to that usage. Again, that you try to build up 5 sentences using gerunds as objects of the given sentences that you can make by yourself. That you try to build up sentences. Then gerunds can be used as an object of sentences. Then that you try to build up another 5 sentences. Then our last step is a gerund can be used with prepositions. Gerund can be used with prepositions. That's also much important, and it is used in commonly, and then that you also can find such phrases in your textbook. Otherwise, the certain newspapers that you use in your day-to-day life, like that you try to find examples before that we discuss this one, and then in little by little that you will be able to understand the deeper level. This one, the gerunds can be used with prepositions. What do you mean? Then the gerunds can be used with prepositions. Right, I can give you this example. This one. I had difficulty. I had difficulty. In is the preposition. In is the preposition for what? Understanding. Then again, that you try to get an idea. I had difficulty in understanding. In understanding. Right? I had difficulty then in understanding. That's the prepositional phrase given there. Then with the preposition, this understanding, the gerund could be used. Similar to this phrase, that you also try to write similar 5 sentences using gerunds with prepositions. Using gerunds with prepositions. Then that you can get the maximum help from the internet and the certain web writers that they have written and published the different articles about this, and I think that you will be able to get a sound understanding what I want to say. Then today, the summarizing that we can help you to understand this one. Then first of all, that I discuss the verbs. The verbs. Verbs means that then you take a verb, afterwards that you can see 3 meanings. The 3 meanings that we formally discuss about it. Afterwards, the uses of a gerund. The uses of a gerund means the first as a subject of a sentence. As a subject of a sentence that we can use a gerund. The second one, the fine examples as I gave you the instructions. Then the second, as an object of a sentence. Gerunds can be used as an object of a sentence. There also that I have asked you to collect some examples and write them or discuss. Then last one, the gerunds can be used with prepositions. Gerunds can be used with prepositions. Then as a game, then that you are able to do, that you also make this sort of cards colorfully, and then with your friends that you can ask to find the certain sentences. The gerunds could be used in a complete sentence as a subject. Then ask them to sort them out. The gerunds could be used as subjects, gerunds could be used as objects, and gerunds could be used with prepositions. Then that you can make this very meaningfully to improve your knowledge. I think it is sufficient to get an idea about gerunds and the important things that I have given you with examples. I think it is sufficient, and that you also try to get more and more and correct new things. Then wish you goodbye.